Look, I was going to read all of the Marvel DC crossovers that's going to happen. Like, looks like next year we're getting a reunion of Superman and Spider-Man. Cool, awesome, amazing. Pun intended. But we get some digital apps, some digital exclusive limited time comics that are having the Marvel and DC characters crossing over. On the DC app, on DC Universe Affinity, you have the Flash crossing over with the Fantastic Four, the fastest man alive entering into the Baxter building, fighting along Grodd. And over on the Marvel side, on the Marvel Unlimited, you have Thor teaming up with SHAZAM. But they're calling Captain Marvel in this, which is a little bit easier. If you don't know, way back about in the 50s, when SHAZAM got first created, he was known as Captain Marvel. So there was a long period of time when like both companies had a character named Captain Marvel. Anyway, probably gonna be a little bit more easier to say Captain Marvel versus SHAZAM. But anyway, but my reaction hearing, SHAZAM and Thor teaming up, I was like, really? Okay, let's see how this goes. And I read it, and I'm like, it's fine. Like, I had more fun with the Fantastic Four Flash crossover than I had with this one. Like, all the little fun scenarios. Like, the story is the same between the two of them, which is, heroes bumping each other. They fight a villain from one of the worst galleries, both, in this case, both DC villains. And they have a obstacle that needs to become. They reach that obstacle and they're able to fight the villain. It's they're very simple stories, but it all comes down to how simple, but still make it entertaining. How much fun do you have with it? How much creative ways that they tell the story. And for me, honestly, reading it, I'm like, okay, SHAZAM is able to hold Thor's hammer. Okay, that's kind of neat. We're doing some weird, I don't know, this weird thing going on where when Captain Marvel says SHAZAM, which, like his strikes, and he turns into Billy Batson or Captain Marvel, when he's Billy, Thor shows up. When Billy is Captain Marvel, Donald Blake shows up. Now, you may ask yourself, who the fuck is Donald Blake? Well, Donald Blake is Thor's secret identity. Now, you may ask yourself, why does a North God have a secret identity? I don't fucking know. I don't know. Might get someone way back in the 60s told Stan Lee that every superhero needs a secret identity, even if that character is based on Norse mythology, I assume. And they just made him He-Man before He-Man was ever a thing. Seriously, he is. I mean, Thor has a stick. He holds a stick all the time. I guess it's meant to be a walking stick or something. And he has a walking stick. Donald Blake has a walking stick. And when danger comes, I assume, or when it's needed, lightning strikes. He's that close to say, I have the power. He's that close to saying that. Lightning strikes, and he turns into Thor. The stick turns into the hammer, and he's still talking about Shakespeare and how he's the mighty Thor. He's a lot of days and these and all the kind of stuff, right? That's basically they have fun with that. But it's just like that. Also, I think also it's the villain that maybe go, really? They're fighting a caterpillar. They're fighting a caterpillar. Look, I understand there's, goofiness happening. Once again, on the Flash Fantastic Four crossover, the villain was a mind-reading, mind-controlling gorilla. I get you. But a caterpillar? You are having SHAZAM, Captain Marvel, and the mighty Thor, Odin's son, and they're fighting. I mean, wouldn't it be more fitting if it was like Loki or Enchantress? Like, maybe you can't do Loki now because Loki is seen as a hero now these days. but I'm reading it. I'm like, yeah, this is fine. There's not much like I wasn't like, oh my god, I can't believe they're doing this. But yeah, I'm reading it. I'm like, okay, this is fine. Um, and that, and maybe it's just a simple thing of like seeing these two characters, be on the same page on the same page of each other doesn't give me the same like that I had reading, say, Batman Deadpool or Deadpool Batman, because I haven't got the DC one yet. Or Wonder Woman in that same comic, Wonder Woman meeting up with Captain America, or the Fantastic Four meeting the Flash. Like maybe it's just a simple thing of that, but at the same time, I'm thinking you could have made something a little bit more. And the show it's very simple, but sometimes simple can be effective, and it just didn't click with me of the same level it does. But yeah, if read it, give comment below, let me know your thoughts, and yeah.